Okay, good morning, everybody. Afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Lion's Den. I don't know if that cut on in time. Boy, YouTube is a little slow to hook up. How we doing, everybody? I'm going to apologize in advance. I have a crazy cat going on behind me who wants more food, does not need it. All right, everybody, we are going to discuss a little bit of, illegal immigrants causing their own problems. And that is not what I wanted. It's having you open multiple tabs. This is kind of what I want to talk about. I have a crazy cat behind me. All right, everybody. I don't need that. What we're going to talk about is a video I made a few days ago, a week ago, talking about illegal immigrants. Their sheer arrogance has caused their own problems. Honestly, it has. Sorry, I need to pull this. I don't know why it is not just showing me the right thing. Okay. I can't see you guys if you're there, so let me go back to here. No. Okay. Sorry. I do not have a staff. I am not a computer guru. I just talk a lot. All right. But I did a video that for my tiny crap little channel didn't do too bad, but it was on my belief that illegal immigrants have caused their own problem. I am silencing my phone, something I should have done first. They cause their own problem by being arrogant in this country. I mean, even now, look at the illegal aliens out there screeching and screaming and acting like we do not have the right to enforce our own laws and say who gets to be here. And I'm going to use Mexico because they are on our southern border and a huge cause of all these problems. Whether it's their people coming here or the fact that government and their cartels facilitate and make money, insane money, off of bringing illegal aliens here. Illegal immigrants, whatever you want to call them. Just how about people not supposed to be here? So, if you immigrate to Mexico and you do it illegally, you will be jailed or removed. Most countries in the world are that way. But somehow we are supposed to just let millions and millions and millions, around 20 million in the last 4 years. Now, if you add to that, we've been getting bullshit numbers from our government, and depends which group you talk to, for decades. When I was a younger child, when Ronald Reagan made his clusterfuck, stupid amnesty thing, supposedly 7 million, that made 7 million illegal aliens, legal. Okay, dumb. Everybody at the time was saying, no, you're just going to make the problem worse. They're going to come flowing, and they have. And it wasn't 7 million. Real government numbers from then showed it was closer to around 10, 15 million at the time. Well, we keep getting these numbers. Well, there's 10 million illegals here, 15 million, 20 million. Well, George Bush Jr. slipped a couple times during his presidency. That was about during my awakening. The whole Iraq war stuff and everything else. George Bush Jr. let slip more than once, and so did a couple other people in his administration multiple times, on the fact that then there was 30 plus million illegal immigrants in this country. And they said that for a good while. And then suddenly, there's only 10 to 15 million. They got told. Then up and down, ever since then we've had up and down numbers. We've heard 10, 15, 20, 25. We've heard 30 plus. The real numbers are probably closer to 30 to 50, easily, a million illegal aliens, easily. And I'm saying 30 just to be very conservative on my numbers. It's probably easily closer to 50, maybe more, before this crap. So you got 50 million illegal aliens here. Let's say 40. We'll put in the middle of my numbers. 40 million here already. And then over the last 4 years, we've added 20 million that we know about. These are the ones that our Border Patrol guys got to see or count, or the math showed what came across. But then you talk to these border agents, and they talk about, for every one we know about, there's probably another one or two we don't. So let's take their numbers and be conservative again. Instead of 20 million, it might be 30 to 40 million more on top of that 40 million we talked about before. So we are talking between 70 and 90 million people here illegally. People who, and okay, we love immigration in America. Legal. My family immigrated here legally. My family fought for this country. My family's in high school history textbooks. We have counties named after us, museums. We fought, died, bled, almost got our whole family decimated fighting on the side of the North. Holy crap. You looked at it, wow. One of my family members got shot with a cannon leading a charge. It's like, holy crap. But that's the way to go. But the illegal aliens here, they like to, the Democrats and left love to lump immigrants in together. They like to say, immigrants to America commit less crime than Americans. You know what? They're partially right. Legal immigrants do commit crime at a lower level than native-born Americans. I think it's because they come from other places. They leave their countries for a reason. They come here looking for a better life, to work hard, and they really come here to be American, to join us. Legal immigrants do not fly the flag of their home country. They do learn English. They become part of our society. They bring some of their culture integrated into ours. We become stronger and better that way. They get jobs, they work, they do good for their family, their kids are in our schools, all speaking our language and learning and making us better. They do commit less crimes. They work hard, they take tests, they have to learn our history. Most of them know their history better than we do. They are amazing and we need them. We do immigrate a lot of legal immigrants. Now the illegals, though, that's the problem. They actually commit crime in a much higher number. There is government statistics to show that, even back under Obama. Go look that up. There are government statistics showing they commit a crime at a much higher rate. Also, much higher violent crime levels. We do not need that. So it is a whole load of crap. Oh, they commit less crime. Legal, yes. Illegal immigrant, no, much worse. All right, I'm going to look over here because I cannot see the chat on this screen. I don't know if there's anybody even there, but I'm going to look. Okay, no. All right. Now, these people are marching. Now, okay, American public is a very giving public. We are. We know we have it amazing. We do try to help. We know we are a country of immigration, has helped make us stronger. Like I said, my family immigrated here legally. So many families I know did. But the problem is they've exploited our generosity for decades and decades. They've just slowly actually backed off and gotten worse about becoming American at all. There are people here 10, 15 years more, don't speak a lick of English. And I'm sorry, if you were spending 10, 15 years in our country, you think you would at least know how to communicate with everybody around you. And they do not. These are people still flying. Everybody knows the neighborhoods. You drive to the neighborhoods in your area, and they're still flying what flag? The Mexican flag, the Ukraine flag, the Uruguay flag, the Congo flag, whatever flag it is. They're flying theirs. I got tons of vehicles in my area. In certain areas, well, I did. Less now. Tons of vehicles in my area with Mexican flags on the hood. I've seen a couple of other flags that I didn't even know the flags painted on the hood, driving around with their flags on their trucks. You drive through the neighborhoods, it's their flags up, maybe an American flag underneath, which is illegal, but rarely do you see an American flag. They do not want to become American at all. They are not coming here to approve us. I even saw I've seen a bunch of interviews from these illegal immigrants whining and bitching. Well, I shouldn't have to leave. I've been here 5 years. And the government gives me $4,000 a month. That is insanity. I know people with MS, people with cancer, people with other debilitating health problems who are on disability who've worked hard, own businesses, or just had 20, 30-year careers on disability who get around $900 to $1,700 a month from our government. But a perfectly healthy illegal alien can come here and get handed $4,000 to $10,000. We got four-star hotels being just put up every night for these people. Free food, cell phones, cell phone plans with data. We're giving them Xboxes, all this other crap. We don't do this for our own Americans, let alone our own veterans. So I am a little tired of this crap. American public is tired of this crap. And the thing is, you think they'd be a little thankful for this. No, they are not. These people are arrogant, and it's gotten worse. They haven't gotten better about joining. They've become more militant against us. There was a news story from Chicago, I think it was about 10 years ago, where an illegal immigrant sued to get moved up on a transplant list. I think it was kidney or liver. They sued to get put up on it. We were listening to this in my shop on talk radio at the time, and everybody in my shop, even non-political, were going, duh, fuck? Sued and was successful at getting moved up on the list. Yes, they were bad off, maybe even more bad off than some of the Americans on there, but they got moved up to the top and got transplanted before American citizens. And if you have any idea how much transplants cost and meds cost afterwards, that is insane. It came out a year or two later, we heard a little thing where there was lawsuits over that. A few families of people, American citizens who died because of that person getting not just one, that first transplant failed them because it was a rushed thing, didn't match them as well, and then they did another one. 2 transplants given to the illegal alien first over American citizens. 2 American citizens died, and there were lawsuits. So, yeah, it is nuts. I have a notification from a friend of mine, Ray, who just said in my area, there's a bunch marching with Mexican flags in one of the cities here in the Quad Cities. Well, thank you very much for that, Ray. Holy crap. That is nutso. Once again, sorry guys, I cannot see the chat because this won't connect. And as far as I know, there's nobody here because this is not showing me anybody in the chat. So I'm going to actually go over to my other software. No, I do not see anybody in the chat. So, okay. All right, so, if you're here, I'm sorry because YouTube is not showing me. But my tiny little fingernail channel. But yeah, so my friend Ray just gave me a notification I saw that in my area in the Quad Cities, there are people marching in certain areas waving the Mexican flags. And he said clearly Mexican, so if there's other flags, they're fine. Which it brings me to this. Look in this picture here. This is from Los Angeles. Here's one of my problems. What do you see in this picture and what don't you see? I see a Mexican flag. I see a couple flags. I do not. This flag, I don't know what this blue and white striped flag is. But I do not see a single damn American flag. Not one. Not one. Hanging up on the railing up here. More Mexican flags. Waving over here. Here. Mexican flags. You know what? You are just here to steal from us. If you are here to be American, to join America, to become part of us, to help us grow better, then you would be waving some American flags, or as many, I'd say more than your old country's flag. Because if your old country was so goddamn great, what the fuck are you doing here? Your country's so amazing, then get the fuck back there. Let that country support you. But you are in our country, flying your country's flag. I love my country. Mexico's great. Congo's great. Philippines great. Whatever it is. Fuck America. Then fuck off. Fuck out. Yo, go away. People flying their flags. The sheer arrogance. This is the arrogance that have turned the American public. And I love to tell you this. I don't hate to tell you illegal aliens this. I love it. You are causing more and more people to look at you and say, fuck off, get out. The average person, even person semi against it, or even just on the fence, are looking at this going, hey, wait a minute. They're protesting, calling America bad, saying they have a right to stay here on my dime, yet they're waving their flags. Where's my American flag in my country? Why my taxpayer dollars are helping support you? Why you are displacing American students in schools, why you are getting money to go to our veterans or our own disabled or our own homeless. Where are the American flags? Where's the thanks to America for everything you are getting being here? For just the privilege of being here. You can't say you like America by waving our flag? Even those people are starting going, fuck off, get out. You are pieces of crap and we are tired of it. This is your arrogance. You have caused it. My wife works at a retail type job where she runs a department where people come back and do orders. She gets people walking back and jibber jabbering at her in their language. I'm not saying English is any better than your language. I'm just saying walking up to her and jibber jabbering in their language and get frustrated and angry with her because she doesn't know one of the 8-9 languages they've popped on her in the last year. I mean, this is stupid. One person came in and was using Translate on their phone. And my wife had no problem with this person. And the lady apologized profusely, saying that she had just immigrated here and was right now going through testing to become an American citizen. She is taking classes starting in a week or two to learn English. My wife was happy as hell to tell me that story. This lady was using Translate, apologizing, telling her story, how she just looks so forward to taking her immigration test and becoming American. How she came here for a reason. And it wasn't to fly the flag of the country that failed them. Failed. Every one of you illegal aliens here. If you are mad about being sent home to your country, but you're here flying the flag, you make no sense. Because your country failed you. Your government and your countrymen, they failed you. If you are angry about being sent out of our country, losing your freebies, to go to your amazing country, you are an idiot. You make no sense. All right, this is another one here. And what do we see again? No American flags. I don't see nothing. I will play these in a second. I got the sound off because I don't want any. There was a little music in the background, a couple of these. I don't want any copyright stuff. They do that. Now see this flag right here. I don't know what that is, honestly. That could be, for all I know, 1 star. It could be the Texas flag, for all I know. I don't think it is. But I just don't see an American flag. Scan through a little bit. What am I seeing here again? Mexican flag, the blue striped flag. I know somebody can tell me what that is. And please comment below. What is the blue and white striped flag? But what don't you see again? No American flags. And don't give me the, well, if they're getting kicked out, why should they love America? Because we've been letting them stay here all this time. They are getting stuff from us, the American taxpayers, and our country in general, that they can't get in their country. You think there'd be at least a little, hey, America's good. Thank you, America. You know what? In fact, if a lot of you illegal aliens stood up and did that, got the arrogant stick pulled out of your asses, and flew the American flag, said, hey, America's great, we love America, stuff like that, even if you don't speak English well, a lot of us wouldn't even be at this point of deportation. But no, you're up there going, fuck America, I miss Mexico, I miss Uruguay, I miss blue and white striped country. Get fucked. Get wrecked, go home. I'm just scanning through here. I mean, if you look, oh, no human is illegal. That is the dumbest saying. It is dumb. Yes, you are illegally here in this country. You can be illegally in a country. If I go to your country, just walk in, I would be there illegally. So this is dumb. Why would you elect one as a president? Criminals electing a president. You're an idiot. You are an idiot. Let's see here. Let's keep scanning. Well, see, I'm still seeing no American flag, no American flag. Oh, look up top there, no American flags. Hey, look, an American flag on a poster. Woohoo! We got one. Amazing. I'm seeing so much going on without American flags. Get wrecked, go home. Now, see, this is, hey, look, I see one. I see an American flag. It's like playing Where's Fucking Waldo with our flag when you should have our flag be the predominant. Tell me you are just stealing from America. Tell me you're just here to steal from America. Right there. I think I saw one here too. America. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think there's an American flag behind there. Is that one of those flags that is illegal as hell? I've seen a flag where they combine the Mexican flag with the American flag. First time, I did not know that till my wife pointed out one day we were driving to a dog obedience class. I was like, holy F. Okay, here we go. This is a game of Where's Waldo? Find the American flag. I see, it is the combination Mexican American flag right here. I'm circling my pointer. It looks like, that's the combination Mexican-American flag again. I'm looking for just the stars and stripes, everybody. Just our flag. 2 blue and white stripe flag. One is light blue and white. The other is dark. Are these different or just different flag prints? Another the blue and white. A lot of the Mexican flags. Get wrecked. Fuck off. And you want us to not want to deport you? You want us to be on your side? You have the balls to riot in our country when we enforce our laws? Nope, not a single American flag. 2 of those hybrid Mexican-American flags, which is a mutt flag, it should be illegal. Let's keep scanning. Here, I'm looking. I'm honest. Nope. Oh, is that one? Maybe. Nope, I think that's that mutt flag again. Yeah, that's the half flag. Oh, Lord. This is just stupid. But yeah, this is what we're supposed to feel sorry for. Yeah, oh my God. Let's see what this woman is saying. I believe I can watch the interview real quick. I got to turn that on. Let me see here. I think you guys can hear that. Let me throw my headphones on, because normally I don't need it, but let's see. Can you hear her? There. Well, too bad. Go home. These dumb flags. School is for education, not deportation. Yeah, it's for educating American citizens. You hate my people, but you love our resorts. But yeah, we're flying to your country legally with passports and spending money. We are a net gain to your country. You come here, you are a net loss to our country. Little bit of a difference there, honey. No human is illegal on stolen land. All land is stolen. Find me a country that throughout the millennia hasn't had some type of war over land or space or conquered. Everybody's done it. It's throughout millennia. You can go back to, the Bob tribe 1,000 years ago used to own this. And then the Uncle Eric tribe 1,000 years before that used to be their land. And it goes back and back through millennia. All land, if you want to use their logic, all land is stolen. That's stupid. So what, you're going to try to find some non-existent Neanderthal person from 100,000 years ago? It's Neanderthals' land. It's stolen from them. No, they just want to go up to the closest people still around. The last group around go, it was stolen from them, but it's not yours. It should be ours or theirs. That is stupid. All land is stolen, including, honey, Mexico. Mexico was stolen. You are living on stolen land. Stupid. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Boy, you talk about lack of self-awareness. This is what you morons are doing. You are out there right now screeching and screaming and scrolling. Oh my God. We are the ones supporting you. Yes, when we're handing you hotel rooms, debit cards, paying for your food, your medical, everything else, we are, yeah. Illegal immigration costs America around $460 billion a year. That does not count the money a lot of the illegals send back across the borders to their other countries, which should be illegal. That is billions more. The money sent back to Mexico from illegals in this country, illegal Mexican immigrants, is one of Mexico's biggest incomes, one of their biggest income streams. Without that, our money coming back across the border to them, they take a huge financial hit in their economy. Why do you think they facilitate this? And look what the cartels have made. The cartels have made hundreds of billions of dollars off of this last 4 years. This is all money that the 460 billion plus the money going to be sent across should be staying here. Going for American citizens. So bite the hand that feeds you. It's lack of self-awareness. Boy, all you need to know right there, the nose rings, the purple hair, and weighing about, as much as a tugboat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're just treated so bad here. I'm not sure she's illegal or illegal, but just all you need to know right there in the picture. We're hardworking people. We're full of pride. We have love. It's too bad you don't have any pride in the country taking care of you all the time. Once again, your arrogance caused this. Let me go over here. I want to take a quick look. Is there anybody? Nobody in the chat. Wow, I can't even tell if it's working. YouTube. But probably is, and just, maybe somebody will see this later. I don't know. Oh, my, screaming into the ether. We're not here to come against America. We're here to be part of America. Really? You know what would make at least look like you're here to be part of America? If the overwhelming majority of you came here and within years spoke English. If the overwhelming majority of you came here and flew our flag, not yours. If the overwhelming majority of you came here legally. If the overwhelming majority of you came here, we're not a drain on our economy. Yeah. So don't tell me you're here to be part of America. You are here to take from America. Oh, yeah. Ice, ice, baby. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't feel bad for them. I really don't. It's just, it's time to go after them. Sensitive places like schools and churches. Well, if you're going to hide them there, and by the way, nose ring again, and that does not look like the American flag on her hat. Just saying. Once again, she got her braces, her blinged up nose rings and studs, and America did you good. You're lucky you weren't in Mexico. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, she is good at her job. Oh, no. Peel it out and doing tree taker. Hey, look, another Mexican flag. Nope. It's time to arrest everybody that's here illegally. I'm done with it. I am just done. Done, 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 done. Trump's immigration policies. I hate to tell you this. Most of America is for this. 70% of Americans in polling, this is polling across multiple, left, right, center. Between 69 and 75% of all America want mass deportation. So it's not Trump's immigration policies. It's the immigration policies of American citizens. We want them gone. Gone. I don't need this on without sound. I'll leave it just in case. But yeah, this is just I wanted to talk. Ooh, top story. Ooh. Hey, and I saved this one too because look. Also, that's the other problem. Where you drive into parts of town or you're watching TV and you start getting ads in Spanish. We've had secondary audio programs since I was a child. Old analog TVs. Today's digital stuff, why should we have to listen to any illegal immigrant languages in our ads, our TV, or anything else? YouTube is horrendous for it. I listen to my local radio stations once in a while. This is why I stick with Sirius XM. There's our local radio stations, and suddenly latch on to some ad in Spanish. And I've even heard them in a few other languages that I did not recognize. This is stupid. No, this. There's that mutt flag again, half American, half Mexican flag, half, but no American flags. No American flag at all. Hey, I got an idea. If you want to fly a half Mexican, half American flag, maybe we should just take Mexico. Split that sucker up into 4 states. There you go. Done. Ours. Why not? Half the people here anyway. Well, not half. Being a little hyperbolic. Hispanos. Yeah. For my parents, you came here with nothing and gave me everything. No. They came here with nothing, and we gave you everything. They took from us. That's a fact. Or American citizens gave it to you. Your parents came here illegally, too bad. There's nothing about hate. Nobody's hating. I don't hear anybody on the center or right saying they hate these people. I have never heard that phrase. I have heard illegal immigrants need to leave. It is damaging our economy, and they're arrogant. The very arrogance that you are here illegally and you're marching with your flag in the open, screaming at us, saying we're horrible in our country when we respect our laws. Imagine if we did that in your country. We, as Americans, went down in your country, started marching with our flags. How about any country around the world? Groups of Americans went to other countries, started marching with our flags. Besides leftists, the media would be like, oh, these horrible Americans. But it's okay for these illegals to do it here in America because America, bad. Idiots. I know I'm getting a little worked up, folks. Yeah. It's just dumb. I mean, just scanning through. I mean, all I was looking for is just, when I saw these riots and the protests, whatever you want to call them, I wouldn't call them riots. I think that's hyperbolic. Protests. They didn't get too nasty in a few of some places, but it was small. I would say this is actually mostly peaceful protests, CNN. But I don't... Justica Paralos or something like that. Well, do it in English. I saw a story, one of these news stories I was watching, and they had people there translating. These people couldn't speak English. They're translating and putting it on the sign in English for them. Or they always signs written on English, just handing it to these people. They speak English, half of them. Or most of them in a lot of places. So yeah, they can protest against the raids all you want. Ignorance, not immigrants. Fight ignorance, not immigrants. What are we ignorant about? You broke the law. Not ignorant. Arresting people, yada yada. But yeah. So we speak. Sorry. Oh, there you go. We speak another Mexican flag. Yeah, see? I'm over proving my point. We speak for those who can't because they can't speak our language. They can't speak English. We're going El Wado. The deportations aren't going to stop. In fact, I hope they move. Hey, look, right behind them. One of my favorites. Driving around in America, not with an American flag. By the way, even here in the Midwest, people get attacked and called names. There have been high school kids and college people told to take American flags off their shirts, off their vehicles from hanging behind. Because, oh, that's hurting somebody's feelings. I never hear anybody looking at somebody with a Mexican or a Uruguay flag or a Russian flag or whatever it is on the hood of their vehicle. You can't have that, or drive out their pickup truck and a Mexican flag off the back saying, oh, horrible. No, it's just our flag in our own country that's bad. Bad. Fuck you. Hate to be all nasty, guys, but this is stupid. I have not seen more than one, maybe two, American flags in the whole thing. That's not even one right there. There's almost hybrids. You can see the line. Immigrants built this country. Yeah, legal ones did. Yes, they did. And don't even go on me about slavery. So there weren't that many of them here to build this whole country. Don't go there. Oh, not even the stripes and everything. Oh, boy. Yeah, see, look at these hybrids they think. They think that's cutesy. That is not cutesy. That is not cute. All right. Well, I don't know. I just wanted to come on and talk about that. It's driving me nuts. And it just reinforces and really builds right up to what I was talking about in my first video. The arrogance. And I had to delete some comments. And I don't mind opposing views. Feel free to post. But don't just come in there and get nasty, hyperbolic. You may think I'm getting nasty using F-bombs and everything else, saying get the fuck out. No. This was nasty. You know, when you start effing blah, blah, sucker, blah, blah, you hate, and I will blah into you and stuff like that, that's enough. I'll delete your ass. But I had a lot of comments. There's some people self-deleted when I started to argue with them. Or I debated back. I wasn't really arguing. I just debated back. You don't know nothing about facts. These people are all amazing. And everything. I go, no, facts are. And I put some facts and boop, they're gone. But this reinforces my video. The sheer arrogance. They are tampering with our flag, for one, but they won't fly our flag. I just gave you a lot of these. They won't fly our flag. No American flag. No American flag. Back up to here. Let's see. No American flag. I think throughout all these videos we saw 2 actual American flags. Tell me again, I'm talking to the illegal immigrants, illegal aliens, what do you want to call them here? Tell me again how you want to be part of America when you are driving around with your flag on your hood, hanging off your vehicle. When you talk about how great Mexico is, you won't speak our language, you won't fly our flag. You cuss us, you steal from us. You assault our people for wanting to enforce our laws. You are mad that we are not letting you do something to us that your country would not let us do to them. Why is it only America has no right to enforce their borders, enforce our laws, and ask for you to come in through the front door, sign the guest book, and be able to talk and communicate with us and add to our country, not take from it? I'm tired of our country, our government borrowing money and paying huge interest on huge loans to pay for people like this, to pay for wars around the world. It needs to stop. We need to pay for stuff for Americans to keep this country going. You can only get so much debt before gone. And we are bordering there. Sorry, need a drink. I got some blood in my caffeine system. I hate that. But that's just what I wanted to say. I mean, since I saw these protests and was watching everything about them this morning, I was just like, you just totally proved my point. You proved it. I'll go back over one more time for the people in the cheap seats. No American flag. No American flag. No American flag. No American flag. Somebody please tell me what this flag is. The blue and white stripes with a red star, or the red triangle with a star. I'm not sure what that one is. If that's a Texas flag, hey. Let me see. What is the Texas flag? Let's see. You guys can see this. I don't care. I don't think it is. Nope, that's not even the Texas flag. Okay, so what is... Sorry, guys, I type slow. One. Okay. Flag of Cuba. A Cuban flag. There we go. Hey, look at that. Learn something. So that is the Cuban flag. You know, and I would give Cubans a little more leg up here than others, but honestly, you're still not flying our flag. So Cuban. That is a Cuban flag. Okay. It's just amazing how nobody wants to fly ours. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let me know. Comment. Comment below. If somebody's on this live stream in the chat, I can't see you. I've had this problem before where YouTube doesn't do the chat. Then later I got people going, oh, it was the error. And it's like I had to refresh. But see, I'm always afraid to refresh the studio. I did that once and it bonked the stream. So I don't do that anymore. But yeah, this is not just going on in LA. I picked some from California, but they're going on. Like I said, a friend of mine, Ray, says it's going on in the Quad Cities right now. I live in the Midwest, an area, it's a big city. It's one city straddling the Mississippi River, Illinois. If without signs, you can't tell you go from one city to the other. They call it the Quad Cities, even though there's multiple cities. It's like Davenport, Bettendorf. Some people consider Eldridge part of it. You've got Moline, Rock Island, East Moline, Silvis, Milan. It's like 9 cities total or something like that. So Quad Cities, I don't get, but we got about 437,000 people here. And supposedly there's at least 1 or 2 marches going on, people waving. He says Mexican flags, but is this going on in your area? Let me know. Let me know what you think, guys. I've been on long enough. I got to go feed my dogs and cats. But let me know what you think. Do you think that I'm right, that they caused some of this, that they have turned the American public against them by being arrogant? And now it's even more arrogant flying their flags. I have a neighbor across the street who isn't very political. I remember a while back, one of them telling me that they didn't think much about the whole thing until they started seeing all the Mexican flags some years ago on hoods, flying at houses, how they have a problem at their job communicating because these people, like my wife, somebody will walk in and they get mad at them for not covering their language. That has turned him against this. And it really has shown me, especially lately, I really think you caused it. Trump ran on this. Everybody knew. Acting like, now you see, the bad orange man is going to do this. And now what do you think of that? And we're all going, yeah, it's not a surprise. We knew. We knew and openly voted for it because you forced our hand. A little bit of humility, a little bit of thankfulness, a little bit of not just being total twat heads goes a long way. It does. And honestly, it goes blank when I come back over here. So there we go. So I got to keep it up. Whatever. But yeah, it really does. It goes a long way. And I think that you done fucked up. You have turned, and I'm not talking just right-leaning people. I'm not right. You may think so, but I am not. I'm a centrist with a slight leaning to the right. But you have turned centrists, a lot of Democrats, some out-and-out liberals against you. People are tired of it. People are looking at their bank accounts or wallets. They're looking at people with government debit cards coming into grocery stores and walking out with tons more than my family can afford, their family can afford. It's illegal immigrants also getting handed government debit cards for food. They are getting groceries at a level that, God, I wish I could afford. My wife and I budget. We haven't bought eggs in weeks because, holy cripes, eggs in my area, even at Aldi, are $4.67 for 12, and they're limiting you to 2. I used to eat 2 or 3 eggs a day. I mean, yeah, every morning I'd eat 3 eggs, and sometimes during the day I'd fry an egg, chop it up, and mix it with a can of tuna, and a little bit of seasoning. Oh, I love that. Great after the gym. So I'd eat around 4 eggs a day. That's 3 days. I was eating 2 dozen eggs at least a week. That's $9 or so now right there easily. And there were some weeks I was eating 3 dozen because it was cheap. Eggs were under $1 here for a long time. But yeah, this is, and yet I see illegal immigrants, and grocery store people can tell you which cards are which. There's definite difference in the cards. And if you get to looking for them, you'll notice which cards are the government cards. But we had some illegal immigrants the other day who didn't speak English, multiple languages of these carts of people ahead of us. And each one of their carts contained about 4 or 5 easily cartons of eggs. So let's say 5. That's over $30 worth of eggs. I can't afford $30 in eggs a week on top of my other groceries. So that's another thing, is turned American public. I've seen people, I was behind somebody at another local grocery store, a Hy-Vee store, and this lady behind me was mad. She was probably 70s, 80s. She was mad because she had worked for the United States government. She was the one originally starting to tell me, you can spot the cards. She's watching this lady ahead of me who could not communicate with the cashier. And she pulled out the card, and the lady behind me, oh, she's one of the illegals. That is a government issue card for food. And then she explained it to me, and I was like, oh my, you're kidding. Yeah, she ended up buying tons there, and she was buying crap. Why have our tax money going for illegals to have crap too? I mean, come on. I know I'm probably dragging this out. I'm sorry. But hey, comment below. Do you think they have contributed to for Americans at 70% or more wanting mass deportations? I think so. I think lack of humility, total arrogance have turned Americans against them, let alone the financial burden, the crime burden, the housing burden, the medical costs and burden. I think if they had shown humility, not been arrogant, learned English, and not gotten in Americans' faces about it, not demanded more and more. Every time we give something, they demand more. More than American citizens and our veterans are getting. That is nuts. Lastly, I want to say I had somebody make comments, well, not very nice ones, so I did delete those, about my breathing. They say, you're breathing too loud. I do have a lung condition. I have a lung condition called cystic fibrosis. I have about 30% of my lungs functioning. It is hard for me to breathe quietly and properly, so I apologize. I know it bothers some people. When I used to stream on my old channels, people used to talk about it, and I had to inform. It's just the way it works. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe. This is Lion's Den. This is me. I am unfiltered, uncensored. I will not lie to you. I will not bullshit you. You may not agree with me, but like Donald Trump, you will understand what I answered you. Will I be wrong at times? Yes. So, I am a blue-collar American. I am a 30-plus year ASC Master Tech. Came from a family who, my mom retired from a major farm implement company, been in America forever here in the Midwest. My dad from a trucking company, he had a maintenance at a trucking company. The guy out on the docks, putting things together, getting greasy and fixing stuff. So, I'm not coming from some Ivy League thing. I know it annoys some people these days. Some media personality comes storming in and telling us, God, we are getting screwed. But, yeah. And if you didn't like, by the way, I appreciate you stopping in, spending your time, even if it's just me annoying you. But if you liked anything I said, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Lion's Den. If you didn't like what I said, hey, you know what? We are here for debate. We can all have disagreements. If you feel free to leave comments about what you disagree with me about, if it's not something nasty and horrible, I will answer you, and we'll see where we go. Sometimes I talking to a guy the other day in my comments. He doesn't like America, doesn't agree with a lot of things America does, but we found common ground, a lot of common ground that America and a lot of Western nations need to stand up and stop this BS immigration that is destroying Western civilization. Because if Western civilization falls, I'm sorry, the world falls. You will have a new dark ages if Western civilization falls. Things will get nasty. Even if you're just not having the U.S. military, our Navy out there ensuring shipping traffic. And it does. All right, guys. So like I said, for those who disagree, feel free to leave a comment. If it's a decent comment that doesn't trigger YouTube to hold it or get you can say, hey, this is horrible. I will comment back, and maybe we can have a discussion and find some common ground. Other than that, have a good one, guys. Be safe. Be warm. And if you see any of this in your area, feel free to leave a message. Let me know what you think of it there in your area. Or send me an email at lionsdenws6@gmail.com. All right, guys and gals. Sorry, I talk that way. I call my wife a chick sometimes. That's the way it is. Sorry. All right, guys. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Stay warm, stay safe, and thank you for stopping by. And I hope you have a very, very safe and happy day. I'm going to get my happy butt out of here. See ya.